everybody, it's Jess here with Jess. Thank you so much for watching for another day of what I ate on WW. Plus, I'm just going to carry you guys along with me today and show you everything we do. I'm trying to get some housework done. My mom and dad are out of town. If you guys are new, we're living with my mom and dad for a little while, and they're out of town this week, so I've gotten a little behind on a few things because Mark has not been sleeping. So during the day, I'm just like in survival mode, and he's not even been napping that great. So literally I'm always holding him, but he's actually taking a pretty good nap right now. I'm trying to think, how long has he been down? I've got a timer. I've got this app that I track like his sleeping and his feedings and stuff because it's really easy to remember, to forget. So he's been going for 53 minutes. That's really good for him. Normally about 30 or 40 minutes is as good as it gets. It's called Huckleberry if you have a baby. I love it. It even like tells you when that you should probably expect them to get sleepy again based on their patterns. And it's almost always right on for him. Right on. Did somebody fall? Somebody fell down, I think. Everybody's okay. I don't hear any crying. So anyway, we try to get some housework done, get some cleaning. The biggest thing in the morning for me is to make sure the dishwasher's unloaded and to clean all the bottles from the night. I have 4 bottles, so I could get more, but what's been working best for me is I have 4 bottles that is the right size and everything for Mark right now. It's not gonna be long and he's gonna have bigger ones, but 4 ones that work right now. So in the morning, I get them all washed from the night. I make sure they're all prepped. I like to go ahead and mix up the formula so it's not like all foamy. It kind of settles in the fridge. And so I get 4 bottles ready to go in the refrigerator. Now that I'm not doing breast milk in them at all, it's all formula, I can stick it in the microwave and just shake it really good and it's ready as soon as he needs it. So once he uses all 4 of those bottles, then like this afternoon, I will do a whole nother, make sure we're all set for the night. So early evening, this will last us like early evening. And then I'll wash all the bottles again, get all the bottles ready for the night. And so basically I'm washing bottles 2 times a day. Feels like all day. It's just 2 times a day. But anyway, today I have 42 smart points. I am on green. I am like 3-4 weeks into this. I don't even remember. Y'all, things have been so crazy. And I've really been enjoying Weight Watchers, even though this week I had a couple days where I was off track. Not terrible, still not as bad as I would have been like before WW, but I had a little bit of off track. Y'all know from the last videos and stuff that was going on. But I've been really good the last few days, and I weigh in tomorrow is my meeting. Actually, I've been going in person, so I'm excited to go again and to see how much I lost. I have been weighing about every day, and I think it's going to be a loss. I think it's going to be a pound or 2 loss, so that's good. I already had breakfast, so let me show you what I had. I had a Joseph's pita. I love those things. They're only 1 smart point with 44 grams of avocado, which is 2 smart points. I had like 70 grams of potatoes, roasted potatoes, and that was 2 points. And then I counted 1 point for the oil that I cooked those in. They're just leftover potatoes, but I love making like a breakfast burrito with the leftover potatoes. Then I sprinkled it with fat-free cheese for 0, and I have my coffee. So between the coffee and the like burrito pita thing, it was 7 points altogether, which is not bad at all. It was really delicious. I think I'm going to in the future like pre-roast potatoes like that because it's so easy to just stick them in the microwave and then they're ready to go. And it added a lot like more filling. Those 2 or 3 points with the oil of potatoes added such a nice like more filling wrap, because I've just been doing the avocado toast or avocado on a wrap, but that was way more filling with the potatoes. I like the Joseph's pita way better than the extreme wellness wraps. Everybody raves about those and I hate them. I literally cannot stand them. If they were 0 smart points, I could not eat them. They're like the texture of them and the taste, I don't like them. If you like them, that's great. That's awesome. I wish I liked them, but I hate them. But the Joseph's pita aren't bad. They're dry, so you have to like put something on them, but they're really good. I think they're very filling. They're very like whole wheat pita, but they're substantial. All right. I got most everything picked up. I'm not ready for the day at all. I'm still in my pajamas. the kids, one of my kids is dressed. Actually, two. Mark is dressed and Lucy is dressed. Nate is not. So anyway, I am going to finish kind of cleaning up. And then for lunch, we have one more HelloFresh meal. I'm not sure if I'm going to make that for lunch or not. I've been making these big lunches during the day, and it's exhausting. It's been nice not to have to do a big meal for dinner, but it's a lot to do in the middle of the day. So it's like these pork meatballs. I might wait till tomorrow to make those. David has a church thing tonight, which I'm not going to take the kids out to. I'm still being really careful with Mark and who he's around and stuff. Plus, he's just in an age right now where we have to be close to nap time and all that. So he has got that tonight, so I'll be home with the kids. But you guys can just hang out with me. I'll show you what I eat. I need to be really careful today since I am weighing in tomorrow. I don't want to go over my points or use any more weeklies or anything like that. So I've been trying the last few days not to use weeklies because I know the days I was off track, I used way too many, even though I wasn't really tracking that great. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to get moving. I still need to edit a video for you guys. So I was hoping to work on that while he's asleep, but I just hear him crying. So we got to go get him. Well, I'll see you guys back at lunch. All right. Sorry for that noise my camera makes. I thought you guys might want to see what the kids have for lunch. I'm about to make Nate something. He isn't as easy as Lucy, but she has been loving these snack plates. My mom has these these small like kid plates from Walmart. So I just make like her a little snack, and I do different things different days, but she loves them. So today we have ham, grapes, cucumbers from my mom's garden, Ritz crackers, just a few Doritos, some fruit snacks, and a Danimal smoothie. This one is the cotton candy. So she'll have this with a water, and she will eat every bit, I have no doubt. So trying to decide what to do with Nate. I have a little bit leftover mac and cheese, but we may do something else. I don't know. I'll see what he wants, but I'll show you his next. All right, you guys, so I'm going to show you what I made Nate and David. I just went ahead and made them the same thing. David's watching the baby, so we'll probably trade out, or I'll get the baby to sleep and then I'll eat. I'm not super hungry anyway. It's right at noon, maybe a few minutes after. So Nate asked for a quesadilla. I made him a turkey and cheese quesadilla. It looks really good. I'm letting it cool, and then I'll cut it up. Giving him some Doritos and an applesauce pouch, and I'll give him some milk. Either milk or water with Mio. Might do that instead because he already had milk. For David, I made his with a low-carb tortilla. Those are really good. They're a little bigger, so I put more cheese and more turkey in there. They're just the great value ones, but they're delicious. And then I'm giving him some of these baked Cheetos. Y'all, I got the best deal on these. I was trying to tell y'all about it in the last video, and I don't think I ever said it, but I found these. Now, they're just expired. They're like best by the end of July, or maybe the middle of July. So they had just expired when I bought them. They're still totally fine. But I found them 40 of these, 40 different flavors of the baked chips for $4. I wish I bought more. They're really good. So I'm going to give David the Cheetos ones, and he has some grapes. And then I know he likes to dip his quesadilla in ranch. This is homemade ranch, you know, like at Chili's when you get the bacon ranch quesadilla. So that's everybody's lunch. I'm probably going to have a wrap. A turkey wrap sounds really good to me, but I'll show you all that next. All right, you guys, here is mine. I cut it and it kind of started falling apart, so ignore that. But let me tell you what's in my wrap. So I took one of these, Layla's all over my feet because I'm cooking. I took one of these lavash breads from Joseph's. I love these things. Same people that make those pitas I like this morning. If you scan this, it comes out as 1 smart point, but that's only for half. I really like using a whole one. So for a whole bread, it is 2 smart points. There you go. Then I put a Laughing Cow cheese on it for 1. And then I weighed out an ounce of the turkey from Aldi, just like turkey lunch meat. An ounce is only 0 points. It's just literally 0 points. And then I put lots and lots of shredded lettuce, and I weighed out 1 point of this creamy buffalo ranch, which is like my favorite thing ever. If you weigh it out by the milliliters, you can have like 9 or 10 milliliters for 1 point. If you do it by the tablespoons, it's like 1 tablespoon is 2 points. Still really good, and it has a little bit of a kick. So this whole wrap is 1, 2, 4 points, and then another 4 points for these really good flaming hot baked Cheetos. Those are really good. And then I'm also having a cucumber from the garden. So this is my 8-point lunch. I have spent 15 so far. Is that right? So I have a bunch left for the day, and I will be having a snack, but I've got a big water here that I'm drinking on. So I'll see you guys back at snack time. Oh, y'all, it's been a day. Okay, David is gone, and I've been dealing with the runaround of pediatricians, and finally got insurance worked out for Mark, but I'm still not ready to make an appointment with him because getting the runaround between all the pediatricians and trying to get their records transferred, it's just, and of course I'm trying to do this at Friday afternoon. Anyway, it's not going to get done this week. So stressful. Lucy wants rice with Panda Express veggies, so all I have is carrots and zucchini. I think they put cabbage and broccoli in there, but we're gonna make it work. It's so funny. It's just steamed veggies with rice, so that'll be a healthy dinner. I'm making rice in the rice cooker. Nate's going crazy in the living room, which I need to go investigate. Mark is asleep, so I'm trying to get everything done, but I desperately need a coffee. So I have some coffee that's been brewed for well over an hour. I need to drink some. So that's 1 point for the creamer in there, and then I'm gonna eat. It's a very late snack, but I need something to get me through till dinner. Just this like Fiber One birthday cake bar thing. So that's 2 points. So 3 points for a snack. I need to go investigate what Nate's laughing at. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have for dinner because veggies and rice does not sound good to me. But when I figure it out, I'm gonna have to make Nate something else because he won't eat any of that. I may make some chicken nuggets for him. But y'all, Lucy's a very healthy eater. She loves veggies, so hopefully I can make them taste like Panda Express. Maybe, maybe not. But anyway, I'm going to try to work real quick because Mark's not going to be down long. I can already tell. And it's storming outside and just all kinds of fun stuff. So I will check in with y'all at dinner. All right, you guys. Okay, so here's the weird lighting from this fluorescent thing. It makes me look green. I made the kids' dinner. I made my dinner, and the baby's still sleeping. He's been down for over an hour. I need to go and wake him up, though, because he's going to sleep all evening and be awake all night, and we don't want that. But he's taking some good naps today. It's because he was up all night. Lucy has very healthy dinner, but I just was not in the mood for rice and veggies, so I made myself a cheeseburger. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to turn the camera on in a minute. Got something in the microwave, and then I'll turn the camera around and show y'all what I have for dinner. And I'm gonna eat real quick before Mark wakes up. And we gotta do baths. We gotta do all the things tonight. So it's 5:45. It feels like 7 o'clock. But let me show you what I have for dinner. And it's a little bit of a higher point dinner, but it's a good, yummy comfort food dinner. And then I'm hopefully gonna be done. I have, at the end of this dinner, I'll have 3 points left, but I'm gonna try just to be done because I am going to weigh in a little bit early tomorrow. I was supposed to go at 9:30 to my meeting, but David's mom and dad are coming through town on the way to the beach, and they wanted to meet us for breakfast, which sounds really fun. So I switched my meeting to the 6:30 a.m. meeting. I have no idea if anybody else is gonna be there, but it's just gonna be me. But it's gonna be kind of nice. It's early, but I'll be able to get on with my day and not take so long of the morning. I'll be back home by 7:30, so I'm gonna have to leave here at like 6 o'clock in the morning though, but that's okay. And then I can go get some coffee and we'll have a fun breakfast and everything. Kids get to see their grandparents. But I want to make sure that, you know, I'm not eating a bunch right before I weigh in. Just, you know, y'all know the things. So let me turn the camera on. Let me show you my yummy dinner. Okay, sorry for the lighting. That's Nate's chicken that he didn't eat, so I'm waiting a little bit to see if he'll finish it. So I made this burger. It's the Great Value patties. They're 9 points. I put a piece of Velveeta cheese on there for 1, and this bun is 4. It's the ballpark, and it's so much better than the Great Value. I am going to put some ketchup on that for 1. I know you can do the lower sugar ketchup. I don't like it at all. I'd rather pay the point. And then I have an ounce of tortilla chips and 55 grams of the Tostitos queso to dip them in. That's 2 points, 4 points. Altogether, this is like 21 points, but I had the points to spend and it sounded really good. So I am going to treat myself to a yummy dinner, and then we're going to get going with the rest of our night. So I will definitely check in a little while and we will close out the video. All right, you guys, I thought you might like to see little Marky. Marky, hi buddy. He's about to eat some really delicious oatmeal, baby oatmeal with some sweet potatoes added. He loves it, you guys. I don't know if he's gonna be that hungry right now because he's getting pretty sleepy, but let's see if he'll eat a bite for y'all. That face makes you think he doesn't like it, but it usually takes him a bite or two to really get into it. I should be putting your rubber bib on. We'll just wash this one. He's already had a bath. We'll just try to be careful and wash this one after you eat. She's getting sleepy. Lucy doesn't like watching. She gets a little gagged out, don't she? She's like, this is gross. He loves his sissy. He is. You talking to you, sissy? You talking to you?
I'm over here.
What do you think? It usually takes him a little while to get the hang of it. But he's been doing really good with his food when he's in the mood and he's not too sleepy. Alright, I'm gonna go feed him, y'all. Alright, you guys, I just got all the kids to bed. Mark did not want to eat hardly anything. He was beyond tired, which I am shocked because he took a really long nap. Like I was telling you guys, he slept till like 6. I woke him up and then by 7:30 he was done. So he's in bed. Just got the big kids to bed. And David will be home shortly and I'm gonna go to bed because I got that meeting early tomorrow. So I gotta get some sleep. Hopefully Mark will sleep good. We've had 2 rough nights and I need a good night's sleep. Just like if I could get like 5 hours, you know, I would feel like amazing. Remember the days of like, I remember fondly the days of like 10-hour sleeps. Yeah, those are the days. So I meant to tell you guys on yesterday's video. I started saying this and then everything went dead and everything and I never got back to it. But 2020 has gotten, it's just been the craziest year. I know it's been crazy for everybody for different reasons and some of the same reasons. But we have had the craziest 2020, the craziest 6 months ever. Like if you had told me at Christmas all this stuff would have happened, I would have been like, no way. Y'all, and not only do we have a baby, which is a huge life-changing event, we went into quarantine, of course, just like everybody else. School was canceled, just like everybody else. David lost his job. We got a new job. We moved out of state. David, you know, got a completely new position and new job, which is amazing. We love our new church and it was totally a God thing, but I don't know much more stress besides like a death than moving, having a baby, and changing careers. Not careers, but changing to a new position. It's been crazy. It's been absolutely crazy. And it's all happened so fast that I'm just like holding I'm just like holding on for dear life. Like, oh my gosh, like no wonder I've gained weight. No wonder I just feel exhausted because we've had a lot going on. So I'm really trying to give myself grace. I'm trying to give myself grace with all of this, you know. It is what it is, and I tend to like be really hard on myself and beat myself up a lot over, you know, you shouldn't have gained the weight you gained when you were pregnant, or maybe if you went back and did things differently, or, you know, all the things that I tell myself is dumb. But I would never say that to anyone else. Like, I am just my worst critic. And it's just ridiculous because it's just been a crazy year. And we're still here. We're still smiling. We're still making it work. But mentally, physically, and every other way, I am just tired. I am tired. Like, my body is tired. My mind is tired. And I just need, like, rest. I think all of us probably feel like that. Like, we had so many months in this year of quarantine of like all of us being in the apartment in Georgia by ourselves, like me, David, and the kids. And, you know, you would think that we would have gotten a ton of rest, but we had a newborn during that. So our nights really were full of getting up, and then during the day we had the older kids, and it was amazing. And we made so many memories because David, for the first time when we had a newborn, got to spend so much time at home with us. And, you know, we had our, if you guys remember back then, I would be up with the baby in the night, and then he would get up with him in the morning, and we would trade off, and I would sleep for part of the day. And we made it work. But it was such a crazy time. I'm really looking forward to school starting back. We've got the kids registered for school, and hopefully it's going to start back here on the 19th. Hoping and praying that everything starts back. I've talked to you guys about this before, but with Nate's autism, he needs to be at school. Virtual learning is very, very hard. It's not easy on him, and he gets therapy and stuff at school, and so it's just really important for him to be at school. So I'm hoping that we can start, and then maybe we can all get into a better routine. Anyway, that's a whole nother video and talk and everything else, but I am just, like I said, I'm just mentally worn out. But I'm going to wash bottles. I already have my bottles to wash over here. I already cleaned the kitchen, and I picked up like all the toys and stuff that were out. I need to deep clean like before my mom gets home. I don't want her to walk home to it. It's not a mess, but like, it's just not clean either. But I like picked up all the clutter and I cleaned the kitchen. The kitchen's really clean. And then I'm gonna get to bed. But I love you guys so much. I really appreciate all of your comments I've been reading on throughout the day of just support and love, and you sharing your stories with me about your kids with autism, or your kids that are, more, I don't know what the opposite is. I can't even talk. What is the opposite of autistic kid? Like normal, I don't want to say normal kid, typical child. Okay, it's typical, autism and typical. Anyway, all of your stories and love and everything on my last video, I really, really appreciate it. It means the world. All right, I'm gonna stop talking because my brain's shutting down. I am finishing the day with 3 points left, which is awesome. I am done eating. I'm full. That dinner was so good. I am in love with those patties, those frozen patties from Great Value. They're so good. When I bought like fresh hamburger meat before, and even if I froze like it myself, like it would always get freezer burn, or we wouldn't get to it, and then I end up having to throw it away because it went bad in the fridge. But those are just like freezer. They're just ground beef. That's all it is. You pull it out of the freezer, you throw it in a pan, frozen, and in like 10 minutes you have a delicious hamburger. They're so good. So anyway, that's enough. I love y'all. Leave me a video. Don't leave me a video, y'all. I told you I'm so tired. Leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a video if you want. And please subscribe. And I'll see you all later.
It was a Thursday night when I first saw you. Those green eyes caught me. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a Friday night when I first kissed you.